Hello, Andrea.
Hello, teacher. You hear me?
Yeah, very
Okay.
good. We're gonna wait 3 minutes.
Okay. Esa la pantalla está.
Hello, teacher. Hello, everybody.
Hello, George. We're gonna wait 1 minute and let's start.
Okay, teacher, thanks.
Okay, class, so let's start with today's class. How was your weekend, George?
Hi, teacher. It was almost the same that the weekend before because the isolation. So
Yeah.
I was at home with my wife, my kids, watching some movies and series.
Do you remember that song? Isolation is not good for me.
Yeah, Lemon
You
Tree.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is nice. Okay. So, what about you, Andrea? What did you think about your weekend?
My weekend, it was at home, like almost every other weekend the last year. Yeah, taking care of me, my baby, the family, just trying to stay safe.
You sounds a little bit boring. No? Oh, yes.
Yeah,
It's
it
the
was boring.
same for all time.
Yeah, just watching TV and doing homework. Yeah, not much.
Okay, that's nice. And okay, so in order to know their point of view about the speaking encounters, the university paid me that you please fill out the following form. Okay, the response or the answers are completely confidential. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. 5 minutes, people. When you get it, let me know, please.
Ready, teacher.
Okay, thank you so much.
I finished, teacher.
Okay, so thank you so much. It's the university that it's important complete that format. So for today class, I want to share my screen. Do you have do you watch my presentation? Do you see my presentation?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, so lesson 12 for today. And it's about the present lessons and the following lessons. It's about the English levels, and in order to improve our skills and prepare with our final exam, it's maybe on Monday is possible, and 27th on Monday is possible. That I tell you exactly what is the date before that. This is a position of levels, A1, A2. Do you know? And B2, B1, C1, C2. This is levels that English that it's important that you found. I think the university it's possible that you have to see one. I think. I don't know, but I think it's C1. Okay, so and this is our goals through the app lyrics training. So, George, could you read that part, please?
First one, enhance listening skills in English as a second language. Strength listening skills through the lyrics training app. Observable between the level at the beginning of an academic period and its progress at the end of it. Monitor from the application through the progress bar. Motivate the learning of English through the use of ICT.
Okay, thank you so much. And Andrea, do you think that through the lyrics training app, do you have achieved a better level?
And
Andrea, I don't hear you.
hello?
Yes,
Okay.
right now, yes. Andrea, I don't hear you again. I didn't hear you.
Okay, now you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I think, yes, I have improved my level of listening
Uh-huh.
through the app lyrics training, because I think I really try to pay attention to the pronunciation of the words.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good exercise for me.
That's nice, Andrea. It's like interesting and it's also noticed for by me. And what do you think about it, George? Do you think that through the lyrics training up, do you have achieved a better level?
Yes, teacher, of course. I think I've improved my English level through this app by listening our favorite songs, and not only the listening, but the speaking too. When we try to to sing, to follow the lyrics. I think that is important too.
Yeah, you say it's very important that because of in our first part of our all encounters, it's a dialogue situation, an interactive and speaking situation that you improve your skill ability, right?
Right.
Okay, that's nice. So let's continue with the following part about the speaking about the lyrics training. So you're going to put the song of Hoobastank, the reason, on your computer or cell phone. Only the karaoke version, and you are going to sing. It's possible, Andrea, the first one part. That's one, and the follow George part. And only karaoke version, and you are going to sing with the lyrics that I'm going to place on the screen. Okay, and I take account the global understanding. Pay attention to intonation and listen between the lines. Anticipate the following. How you anticipate the following word, that how you take account the stress in that one word, and understand the proposed song, and think you enrich your or increase your vocabulary. Okay, so please go ahead. You put the karaoke with your cell phone or PC, and let's start with Andrea, please.
Okay.
Teacher, isn't more easier to that you play the song in your computer and we follow the lyrics? I don't know.
Yes, but that happen is that I don't know how I you listen me, right? I try. Okay.
Maybe you unplug your earphones. We can hear the song.
The earphones. Okay, that's nice. I gonna try. Mm. Let me know if you listened the song, please, class. Give me a
Okay.
sec. Hold on.
Looking for a job.
I can hear teacher in the speaker.
You didn't hear? People, you hear my song
Not yet, teacher.
right now? No. Let me check. Let me check. I wanna. Oh my goodness, I don't know. mm. What happened? Oh, yes. I don't know. Right now,
No,
No,
teacher.
teacher.
oh my goodness, I don't know how I do that, but in that case, it's possible that you the same important. The most important exercise in that occasion is that you your pronunciation will be very well and understood the proper song and anticipate. It's important that for me it's most important that when you sing and you follow the rhythm of the song with your computer. Okay.
Okay, teacher. Teacher, can I do it in my cell phone at the same time with the lyrics training and Teams call?
With the cell phone, I don't know, I don't understand you.
I'm connected with the cell phone in this moment. So
Okay.
can I play the lyrics training app and the call at the same time?
I think so. You should divide broke down your screen. Debes dividir tu pantalla,
Oh,
I think.
let me search. But it's not necessary that it's in the lyrics training app. Can I use
No,
the
it's not
YouTube?
necessary. It's not necessary. The
YouTube?
most important is that you follow the rhythm. Que tú
Okay.
sigas el ritmo, right?
Okay, I'm going to search it in YouTube.
Yeah. You got it, Andrea?
And
Are you
yes,
ready?
but yeah, I'm doing it from my phone, like you say the first time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're gonna wait a little bit to partners George.
Okay.
Sure, I'm ready with the iPad and the cell phone.
Okay, that's nice. So first, Andrea, please.
Okay. Uh, 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 okay. You hear?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not a perfect. Sorry, teacher, but this
Tell me.
video here has the voice of the singer. Is okay?
Uh, okay, it's not problem. But
I can
if
play
you
in
can,
YouTube.
you type in YouTube
Uh-huh.
karaoke. The reason,
Okay. Yes, yes, better.
please. Yes, it's better.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, I'm not a perfect person. There's many things I wish I didn't do, but I continue learning. I never meant to do those things to you. And so I have to say before I go that I just want you to know I found a reason for me to change who I used to be. A reason to start over new. And the reason is you. Sorry that I hurt you.
Thank you so much. Let's continue. Okay, thank you. Let's continue, George.
Okay, teacher, let me increase the volume. Can you hear?
Yeah, perfectly.
I'm sorry that I hurt you. It's something I must live with every day. And all the pain I put you through, I wish that I could take it all away and be the one who catches all your tears. That's what I need you to hear. I found a reason for me to change who I used to be. A reason to start over new. And the reason is you. And the reason is you.
Thank you so much, George.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, class, you are excellent singer. And it's a perfect. But the part of the George partner, and the reason is you. It's like a great exercise, and I wanna take the Andrea's partner and your intonations and your listening between the lines. I consider it was okay. Your intonation is very well. You anticipate. Uh, Give me a sec. Hold on, please. I consider, Andrea, you anticipate the better way that the following words and your stress in some words. For me, it was okay, and understood the purpose of the song. I think so, and I think increase your vocabulary. What do you know all words in that your part, Andrea?
yes, I know the song, so I know the words. Yeah.
Okay. In the last class, I think we work in that maybe wish and dreams. Do you remember when we talk in the theme? Yeah, wish and dreams, right?
Yes.
Okay, so very good job, an excellent job. Your pronunciation, your listening, and your level. I think it's like a very well. I think I want to congratulate you. And The partners, George. I think it's like a your exercise. I think it's very well. You the same with the partners, Andrea. Your intonation was very good, and you anticipate another word. That your stress in each words, I consider was excellent job, and you understood. I think the purpose for the song. I think you increase your vocabulary, and do you know that all of words by your part of the song, George?
Yeah, teacher. This song doesn't have a difficult vocabulary. I
Uh-huh.
think it's easy to learn and follow the lyric.
Okay, that's nice. If you realize that in many occasions that that song it's connect words in perfect person. There is many thing I didn't do. I didn't do.
I
Yeah,
wish I didn't do.
yeah. Yeah, it's like the way American way that the way pronunciations, and you did a great job, George. Your level for me it's excellent job, and you are class. I think you are continuing increase and your level in order to be an excellent teacher. Okay, class.
Thank you.
So let's continue with the following part for today. It's the review about the previous class. What was the topic developed in the last class, Andrea? Do you remember that?
Yes, teacher, in last class we did the causative verbs.
Yeah.
We were with have, get, and make.
I'll make. Yeah. You did an excellent job by PDF file,
Thank you.
Andrea, by the way. And what was the grammatical explanation of the last class? Do you remember, George?
Teacher, the grammatical explanation. So first we have to put the subject, then
Yeah.
the verb, the causative verb, plus the object, and in many cases the infinitive, the verb in infinitive form.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it depends of the tense.
Yeah. The tense. It depends of the tense. And the grammatical explanation too. We talk about the age in the let's talk part. Do you remember, Josh?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, so that's nice. The objectives or goal for today is preparing for our final exam. This is an unit. And Andrea, could you read that part, please?
Yes. Objectives. First, to use first of all, after that, and use with and easy. Easy?
Essay.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
essay. Second, to understand the subject of verbs with prepositions. And third,
Yeah.
to improve truth of songs my listening.
Okay, thank you so much. Do you have any questions so far?
And no, teacher, not for now.
Okay, so that's nice. And to use first at all or after that is like a transitive link or linking words in order to organize when you write a narrative or essays or emails or articles or another. And the verbs with preposition is are many times you use the preposition in that occasion when you need to write. So let's continue with verbs with prepositions. So, George, could you read two part?
Okay, baby. Two, get married to someone, belong to someone, listen to someone, look forward to something, lay, I can read,
Say.
say, say something to someone, talk to someone, write to someone.
Thank you so much. And the part four, Andrea, please.
Yes. Ask for something, apply for something, look for something, pay for something, and wait for something.
Okay. Arrive at. Arrive at a place or event. Look at something or someone. Touch at something or someone. Shoot at something or someone. Is not clear that image. I don't know what. It doesn't matter. Okay. So in arriving at town, city, country, believing something, invest in something, success in something, or in doing something. So the part of the on, please, George, could you read, please?
Depend on something, insist on something, spend money on something.
Okay, thank you so much. And remind of someone or something, think of something or doing something. Argue with, agree with, compare something with something else, spend time with someone, stay with someone. Andrea, could you help me with about part?
Teacher, can you make it a little bit bigger? It's
Okay,
difficult to read.
yeah,
Thank you.
okay.
Argue with someone, agree with someone, compare
It's not.
something.
It's not the part. It's about. Argue
Oh, sorry,
about.
I thought you said wait.
Okay.
Argue about something, complain about something, dream about something, talk about something, think about someone or something.
So that's nice. Very good job.
What is the correct,
Tell me.
what is the correct pronunciation of the first word? Argue or
Argue.
argue about?
Yeah. Okay. Argue. See, argue about.
Argue about.
Argue
Okay,
about.
teacher.
Yeah. And uh, do you have any questions so far, class?
Not you, teacher.
This is the verb plus preposition. What the is it's like a get complaint with another get married to. It's important that you know the use of the always is to or ask for. When you ask for something, any situations, and the rest is the is like I think is like memorize that verb plus prepositions. And this is another part. with the many verbs plus preposition are. Could you read, please, Andrea? Is possible that you read?
Yeah. List of examples. We often match certain verbs with certain prepositions. Here are some examples. Depend on, rely on, look at, consist of, divide into, follow by, read about, strive for.
Okay, thank you so much. Follow George, please. Success in.
That in, dream of, dream about, accused of, add to, agree on, agree with, apologize for, apply for, approve of, argue about, ask for, believe in.
Okay, thank you so much. That is that another example for the for list for the verbs in the and prepositions way. I think is like a useful part when you talk with another person, when you skills or reinforce or increase your skill abilities. When you talk about in different occasions, it's important that you thinking about it, the preposition and verbs, and you include in your conversation that. When you include that part or you try to memorize or learn, you sound more advanced in your level. When you that you in the speaking part for the final test, it's important that you include if like you sound the and you the most on you show your level, it's more advanced. So class, so far do you have any question?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
Okay, that's nice with me. So class, on the for that exercise, this is a first one part for the do the first exercise in class and send by teams to a name folder class part verbs and prepositions. 13 April. The final screenshot that you do that exercise. Okay. And I want to share the link on the chat right now in order to do the first one exercise for today. Do you have any question, class, so far?
No, teacher.
So go ahead. It's easy, that part, and is the use of the preposition and verbs. Maybe 8 minutes, class. Class, this is the file that you should send me. That activity is a class part, verb and preposition, 13. Okay?
Okay, teacher. Teacher, I have a question. I have
Yeah.
to search for the verbs and preposition in the menu, in the list,
In the
because the link
let me check, please.
takes me to a list of the exams.
Let me check. It's not here. It's a game. And okay, so this is a mistaken link. Okay, your scroll is the down part with, oh my goodness, I don't know, verbs. Let me hold on, please.
Teacher, I finished. I sent it already.
Okay, thank you, Andrea. Yeah, great job. And
Teacher, is the
George,
340
could you? Okay, what?
verbs and preposition 342?
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
I'll do it in a moment. Thank you.
okay, and George, is that part, please? This one, verb and prepositions. Just this one, and quiz. Okay.
Okay, teacher, I'll start right now.
Okay. You're welcome. Very good job, Andrea. You're awesome job. And did you send me
Thank you.
by Teams?
Yeah, I sent it in the file too, in the folder.
Ah, yes. Yeah, I found.
Okay, teacher, finish. Going to upload the
Thank you so much. Teams? By Teams?
teacher I'm doing in this moment.
Thank you so much, class. This is a great job for you. And let's continue with another part for today's theme, the punctuation guide. is like our second part for today class. It's important when you take account the linking of the use of the punctuation. The punctuation is used to make sense, provide, clarify, and emphasize content in sentence. We use punctuation marks to organize and structure what we write. When you write and use punctuation guide, it's important that you take account in order to it's coherence in your write. When you write essay or whatever, it's important that you take account the point and question mark, em dash, an exclamation point, slash, ellipsis, and others. The use of in English way, the punctuation is like a similar and the same way when you use in English writing. It's important when you read that any paragraph or any text. It's important that you use you take account the punctuations in order to give that understand very well that you want to read. And for that moment, I want to share with you a little bit more that part explanation. In linking word, that is that the theme for today. It's the linking word start a sentence. When the linking word start the sentence, they are followed by a comma. When they are used to connect two clauses, a semicolon is used at the end of the first clause, and a comma is often used after the linking words. So, for instance, linking words. So, example of use. Of use. For instance, as a result is a linking word, and so for instance, in that case, how you see in that part, you use as a result linking words and following the comma, zeros in crest, like a similar in the use of the Spanish way. For the second part, let me check. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. So, the second one word, like a linking word, is consequently. And some example with the use of consequently and the punctuation is like you use an idea, the company is spending point, Consequently, comma, there are jobs on offered. This is another use. And when you can see is follow the point and following comma and the rest of the sentence, right? If you use, for instance, therefore, what is the meaning of therefore, class?
Además.
Por lo tanto.
Okay.
Like so. This is the same way the use of the consequently. Do you see?
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah. Por lo tanto.
Ay, no puede ser.
What happened?
Sorry, teacher. The neighbor started to play loud music. Sorry. I was going to say something about but it's okay.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Besides, for instance, the use of besides is the same. The punctuations is the same like the previously exercise or example. You see? Point and follow a comma. When you write, is say in your final exam, kind of SEPTO, kind of IELTS, in all exams, it's important that you take account that part, the use of linking words and the punctuation. This is the way that you mark the difference and your advanced level in that part for the exam. And for instance, for another instance, furthermore. So for instance, you see, that's the important and the different way and the use. In addition, is the same way, point, follow with comma. Moreover, it's the same. It's different. So, for example, tell me.
I have a question. Sorry, furthermore, this new word, it will be like what in Spanish?
Furthermore is like what is the meaning? Do you?
Yes.
Además.
Okay.
Furthermore.
Okay.
It's the same is synonymous with besides, moreover, yeah? Okay, all right. So let's continue with another part. For instance, the use of for instance is the same, this one part, and the follow with the comma is possible. You see, for instance, or for example, there is a lack of public transport. You see the comma, for instance. And conversely, is another use that you, or on the contrary. On the contrary, or conversely, comma, okay? That's the following part. But it's important in that part. I think it's the same what the another use, but it's important that you use in a way, a correct way, the use of the punctuations when you write any essay or some essay in that case. So far, do you have any question, class?
No, teacher.
Okay,
No,
great.
okay.
Great. The following part is the some examples with the use of the transition words or linking words. First the all or after that. Please, could you help me with the read that part, addition, this one part? Andrea, please.
Sure. Addition. In addition, additionally, and additional. Furthermore, and moreover.
Yeah, comparison.
Okay. Comparison. Similarly, yeah. Similar to, in comparison with, and compared to, compare with. And result, as a result, as a consequence of, or consequently. Therefore, sorry teacher, there is thus,
Okay.
only
Those,
the
yeah,
thus, okay. And
those.
hence. What's the meaning of those last two words?
Thus es por lo tanto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never heard it before. First time.
Hence is por lo tanto, and is por eso, por eso.
Okay.
It's two. Okay. So, with continue, please emphasize with George, please.
Okay, teacher. Emphasize undoubtedly, generally, in fact, particularly, in particular, clearly, importantly. Contrast, however, nevertheless, nonetheless, although, even though, thought, despite, in despite of, in contrast to, whereas. Example, for example, for instance, to illustrate, to exemplify, that is, in example,
Okay.
such as.
Okay, thank you so much. And do you? Undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. It's like an
Undoubtedly.
emphasis. Undoubtedly. And sequency, firstly, secondly, thirdly, it's C. Next, last, finally, secondly, when you take a tail, file tail. So it's important that you take account in a final or in other situation when you so for instance in our final exam I think the point of the differentiation between two image or pictures. In that occasion, it's important that you take account what part. What do you think?
Sorry, teacher, I didn't hear you.
Okay, when our final part, it's possible that you put the differentiation between two pictures. What do you consider is the use most linking words appropriate in that occasion or in that activity?
It would be the comparison words.
Yeah, perfect. It's
Similarly,
comparison.
okay.
It's possible that in contrast is two, but it's more use of comparison. Similarly, that or similar to that part of the picture in comparison with, yeah, it's important that you use the linking words when you talk about in your final how you know, George, in the final exams or test, the kind of IELTS or another's, you can put they can put some pictures, right? You know.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, so let's continue with another part. Andrea, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher, I hear you.
Okay, so that's nice. Andrea, could you read that part, please?
Okay. Rules to keep in mind in grammar is with G, right? Grammar.
Grammar. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
In grammar time.
Yeah.
Writing 140 to 190 words. There is only one question. You must write an essay which shows your opinion about the topic, using the ideas which are given in the question and one extra idea of your own. Sorry because of the music, teacher. It's my neighbor. Oh my
Okay.
God. No puede ser.
Okay, don't worry.
Tuesday, Friday.
Okay. Yeah.
Cartagena.
Yeah.
So, there are 4 assessment criteria for the task in the grading paper. Content. How well have you completed the task? Have you done what you were asked to do? And communicate achievement. Is the writing appropriate for the task? For example, is the style right for a magazine article? Have you used the right register? For example, formal or informal? And organization. How is the piece of writing put together? Is it logical and ordered? Language. Do you use a good range of vocabulary and grammar? Are there any mistakes which will make it difficult for the reader to understand?
Okay, so that's nice, Andrea. This is a key that the grammar rule in the occasion that you present any exam. This is a almost all or many kind of test, final test. It's important that you take account that part. Writing is about 140 and 190 words. It's like important that you, in general, is the more common that is the grammar time. Take account that information. So, do you have any questions so far, class?
No, teacher.
When you write, thank you so much, George. When you write, it's important that content, communicative achieve, take account organization, and language. This is an important tool. So let's continue with the following part. To illustrate it, essay. That essay, it's like a take in a Cambridge final exam, and it's important that you take account the use of the linking words, of the punctuation and coherence and organization in any essay. In that part, the final exam is possible that you have to do and you write essay about anything, anything, and you have maybe 3, 4, or 5 paragraph, and the essay is like the most common when you take a final exam, and it's possible that you have to do articles or emails. It's possible that the most common that you do is that essays. So please, George, could you read the essay, please?
Okay, teacher. Fashion industry is very discussed subject nowadays. They create and design new clothes every day in order to satisfy some people's needs. There are many people who claim that the fashion industry is important and good for society. According to them, this industry designs beautiful clothes, and thanks to that, every person can wear shirts, trousers, or any accessory which is on today's fashion. On the other hand, the fashion industry, in some people's opinion, controls the market of clothes, and because of that, they can wear what they want to. In addition, the industry can increase the price of clothes, forcing people who don't want to be old-fashioned to buy and pay a large amount of money to keep beautiful. My opinion, we can't let the fashion industry decide what we must or mustn't wear. We shouldn't judge people for his opinion because that is not important. We must wear whatever we like, want, and feel comfortable with.
Perfectly, George. In that essay, you can see the first one part. It's like introduce that the need theme. The second one part, it's important that you take account the development of the body of the essay. And the final part, it's important that you take account the conclusions. The way when you remember the words like a conclusions, you can use, so for instance, in conclusion, um, and others. I like I forgot in that moment. In my opinion, it's a conclusion that the idea for the essay part. When you can see, it's like an important the use of the punctuations, and if you realize in addiction is like a linking word. It's a point follow in addition comma and the same the following part. You see, class?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, so for instance,
Yes.
because, comma, because. It's like a important the use of the linking words for the essay part for our or your final test like IELTS or another's. So with the following part, to do the second exercise in class and sent by Teams to name a folder class part write essay 30 April Word document, please. And it's important that you take account, write a third paragraph essay It's a short essay. Write about 80 or 100 words. And your test will be make down it's extremely short. Okay. Take into account punctuation marks, include verbs with preposition. Important part. Taking into account punctuations and include verb with prepositions. Please, 10 minutes and go ahead. Let's.
What is the subject, teacher?
Do you have any?
The topic.
It's a free topic that you want.
Okay.
The file that you send me, please, is like the last one is not okay. So is this one class part write essay. Please, guys, when you finish, you let me know, please.
Okay.
How do you get it? You get it?
Teacher, I'm saving the file and I'm going to upload it right now.
Okay, thank you so much, class.
You send it, teacher.
Thank you so much, Andrea. Maybe tomorrow I send you the feedback by Teams. So,
Okay.
that moment is our final part of our class. So, vocabulary, let's talk about animals. With the next one, follow link and hold on, please. I want to share with you, class. It's important for me that the image is like a transition words. Is an excellent tool that I give you. It's my gift.
Thank you, teacher.
And you're welcome. And this is another important tool like a linking word, and is I give you the same way. So let's talk about our vocabulary for today. Animals. Andrea, have you ever thought about become veterinarian?
Yes, I was trying to become vegetarian like in 2016. Between 2016, like 5 years ago, I tried, but it's not so easy. I like meat too much.
Yes, I think still is a big difficult because of the meat is delicious.
Yeah,
No,
like
teacher, it's not
enough.
difficult.
No? Okay. The same question for you, George.
Teacher, so I am vegan 3 years ago, so I decided to stop eating meat and any animal
Why?
product. It was more a conscious decision because I didn't
Okay.
feel okay about eating something or someone who was alive in one moment. So I decided to stop eating meat, and it was one of the best decisions I ever made for my life and for everything.
Yeah, I think you're right, and I think in many occasions I have to try, but I haven't. I don't have that, and I consider it's like a health. It's important that you don't meet red meat. I don't know. It's important that you that you that you try to eat less meat every day. I think it could be achieved that way.
Maybe, but it's better if you don't do that.
Yeah, it's like a make decision, right?
It's just have the will to do it and think more on the animals and their lives and not our desire and our hunger, because we are used to eat that because this is how we are raised.
Mm-hmm.
Depend of the it doesn't matter the region, the part of the country. We are almost raised the same way. We have to have the meat for the lunch, for example, the eggs for the breakfast, and it's
Yeah.
like an obligation for us.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I I agree with you, yeah. And this is the second question for our tech part and final part. Are you a cat person or a dog person, Andrea?
I am 100% a dog person. Yeah, I
Right?
find I find dogs more. I find them nicer than cats. I think
Yeah.
cats don't really care about humans. But a dog is like a friend, but I don't know anyone that can say that about a cat. Cats are very independent. They don't need us.
Yeah. It's like an independent cat. Yeah. Yeah. And so, um, George, do you like going to zoos? Zoos?
Mm, not so much, teacher, because I think that the zoos are like jails for the animals. They are in the cage. They are not free. They can explore, live their lives. So I think it's not funny. Maybe we can know the animals by internet, by documentaries, but not. I prefer not
Yeah.
going to because it's
Okay.
sad. It's sad watch them in the cages.
You didn't enjoy that activity, right?
No, I didn't enjoy that.
Okay, so that's nice. Let's continue. Andrea, what animals live in the wild in your country? Maybe Cartagena.
Yeah, like here around Cartagena in Bolivar, we have many. How do I say iguanas in English? Lizards.
Oh my
We have
goodness.
we have many of that. We have I don't know the names in English.
I-
There's something called
Iguana
iguana.
is
Yeah,
the same. Is the same way.
it's the
Iguana.
same. Okay. We
Yeah.
have many birds everywhere. Many wild
Yeah.
birds. We have
Mm-hmm.
one called Maria Mulata that only lives in Cartagena and in some parts of Panama. So
Uh,
yeah, it's not like the two animals that you can find in the city.
I think iguana look like with the dinosaurs, the
Yeah,
skin.
they're like related, I think.
Okay, so let's continue. George, would you like to go hunting?
No, teacher. According to my thoughts, my opinion about animals, I consider that it's not a good practice. I don't think it's necessary hunting animals. It's not fun. It's not necessary for
Yeah,
our food. We are not wild. We are not in extreme situation like in the wild or in the North Pole. we
I
can
think
find our food in the supermarket in any store. It's
okay.
not necessary.
Awesome. And hunting, I think it's a practice that is in Colombia is not more common. I think is like a common in North America,
Yeah,
right?
in the United States is a very important hobby.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Because it's here to purchase the guns. Every person have a gun and then go to the mountains and try the hunting.
Yeah. They found very interesting that activity.
I don't know why, but yeah, they're crazy.
Okay, so Andrea, do you think it's okay to wear fur?
And no, I don't think that's okay to wear an animal skin in like in this no right in any way. Because there's many synthetic things already that you can use, so you don't have to get an animal killed. Ariana, you don't have to get an animal killed just because you want to look nice. But that for me is very selfish.
Okay, that's nice. I think it's disrespectful in some occasions. We're fur. So that's nice. Have you ever been bitten or stung by an animal? Animal?
Yeah. I was bitten by my own dog. It was an accident, but
Oh my goodness.
we were playing, and yeah, and it bit me the hand,
Yeah.
but it wasn't that bad.
Yes. There's that occasion you decide begin person
No, teacher,
for
no,
that
no,
reason.
no, no, no.
Not okay.
I don't want to
Okay.
kill the
Okay.
friend.
So that's nice. So that's nice. Let me check. So for today, people, it's all. And give me a sec. For today is all, people. I glad to be that in my class it's important that you are in all that occasion in all class, and I couldn't. Oh, okay, so my pleasure. Tell us, and we are in our class, and see you next class, kind of Thursday, right? On
Yeah,
Thursday.
teacher.
Okay, so that's nice. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you, teacher. Really fun.
Bye bye, teacher. Thank you.
Bye,
Bye
Andrea.
bye.
Take care, teacher.
Bye. Bye bye. Class.